Are you ready to fall in love with your business? Hi there, Dory Sukap here, founder of Inspiration Management, with another episode of Dory Talks. You know, as we consult with medical aesthetic clinics, medical spa owners regarding their business, the one thing we find often is that most people are not in love with their business. They feel as if they are in a bad marriage. When you first started your business, you had big dreams. You were excited. You couldn't wait to get up in the morning and go to work. And then after a while, everything started to change. It's as if the honeymoon was over. The pressure, the stress, the lack of clients, the cash flow, the bills, the team. Oh my gosh, it's like, take me away. This is not what I signed up for. So what happened? How did you go from being in love with your business to get me out of here? Or at least, I need help to fix it. Fix what though? What are the biggest business challenges people like you have in their business? See if this sounds familiar to you. We get phone calls with people saying, I'm waking up in the middle of the night wondering how to meet my financial obligations. Or we hear things like, not sure where the next client is coming from and can they afford what I offer? When am I going to start making some profits? These are all thoughts that could be going through your head. There has to be an easier way. So many people want to stop reinventing the wheel. So they want to implement a successful business model instead. Or they might be thinking, why am I still dealing with insurance reimbursements? I should be looking for a cash business model. And all these thoughts are going through your head, and the list goes on and on and on. It's like, how can I get my team to be more productive and bring in revenue? Did any of this sound familiar? These are all symptoms that are stopping you from getting into the millionaire circle, into freedom, and all the reasons you went into business. But here's the good news. There is good news. You are where you are only because you have not made the shift. You have not applied the 4 S's into your business that lead to success. Apply the 4 S's and you can get off the hamster wheel. You know what I'm talking about. Right now you're spinning your wheels and spinning your wheels. It's like the wild, wild west. It's madness. It's madness. You need to have law and order instead. So in this Dory Talks episode, I want to share with you that there is a better way, so you can fall in love with your business again. So imagine your dream business. Imagine having affluent consumers finding you, coming to you for your treatments and your products. Imagine having money flowing in month after month after month effortlessly. Imagine having a well-trained team that performs at high expectations. All your expenses under control, living the lifestyle you want to live. Have freedom, have balance and prosperity. That will make you fall in love again in your business, wouldn't it? Absolutely. So how did you get here? How did you get here? You got here because you did not implement a business model that is perfected and effective to help you succeed the fastest way possible. So here's an example. Let's say you want to improve your retail sales. We all need to do that, right? I know you do. How will you do that? Now the conversation is, I need you to sell more. That's what you tell your team, right? And nothing changes. Try this instead. Find a system that works, like the Don't Sell, Recommend, and the Pride system. Invest in it. Learn it. Train the team. Implement it. Start measuring your performance, and then you'll be celebrating your successes. Celebrate increasing the revenue and the guest experience. When you practice this process for every challenge you have, before you know it, your business will be running on autopilot and cash will be pouring in. Instead of suffering and going out of business, now you're succeeding instead. So why do businesses go out of business? Businesses go out of business due to the lack of cash flow. As you know, cash is king, or as I like to say, queen, because we're women, right? So to fix a cash problem, you need to generate sales. If you know you are not generating as many sales as you need, what would you do? You go to your best friend Google and you start searching, right? You start searching ways to increase your cash. Isn't that what you would do? That's what I would do. You ask Google. So how can you increase sales? When you actually research, you're most likely to find inspiration management. Aren't we good? Yes, thank God you'll find us. But here's the interesting part that we find. People will call in. We will tell them how to fix their problem. But you know, only about 50% of the people will actually take initiative and invest whatever $800, $500 in the Pride system to help them generate mega cash. Or even invest in the Sacred system to help them learn how to do a proper consultation that leads to thousands of dollars instead of hundreds. Or invest in the Leap Ahead leadership program to gain an A to Z blueprint on how to run a business successfully. Or even invest in team training, like the Recipes for Success, to train their team and their management team. Here's the truth, you guys. When you invest in effective business model, you will implement the model and you will be the happiest person on the planet. And you will be in love with your business again as a whole, not just part of the business, as your whole business. There's no reason to have cash flow problem. Your challenges are so fixable. By implementing even just a couple of systems, you'll see big results. The second reason businesses fail is due to the attempt of reinventing the wheel. That has to be probably the biggest problem. We just expanded the team here at Inspiration Management to include a brand new client relations representative. Her name is Tina. Tina was a partner in a wellness center near our office. She owned the business with her ex-husband. Though they were both professionals, they were having difficulty generating revenue and succeeding. They were trying to reinvent the wheel. So she decided to sell her share of the business and move on. So a friend of mine introduced me to Tina, and I thought she would make a great addition to our team. So she came to work with us. And as she started discovering all the business tools we offer, she was amazed. She started telling us, OMG, I wish I knew about all this before. My business would have been totally different. I'm telling you this because the second reason people go out of business is because they are always trying to reinvent the wheel, instead of following a blueprint that is already perfected and then just apply it. Tina is so excited to save many businesses from making the same mistakes she did. We are so happy she is on our team. The third reason is lack of team training on successful business models. This is what I call the wild, wild west. Everyone is doing their own thing. There's no unity, there's no purpose, no goals, no targets, no plans, no consequences. So imagine if you owned a football team, but you don't have a coach. You don't have a team that is well trained. No game plan, but they show up for the game on Sunday. Do you think this team is going to win? No, during a recent mastermind meeting, Johan, a retired NBA player and a founder of Activate, with his partner Daniela, were present at our meeting. We were speaking about the importance of training, and as you can imagine, he had something to say about it. The NBA players are professional players, yet they trained every single day to perfect their techniques. So how often are you training your team? You know what? In most cases, we hear, I'm too busy to train the team. I don't have enough hours in the day. So can you imagine the coach of a football team saying, oh, I'm too busy to train the team? How long do you think the owners of that football team will keep them as a coach? Not long. Training is a must. Training is a priority. You have to train for clinical as well as business. Every person on the team needs to be held responsible for generating revenue and give your business value. But if you don't invest in their training and you just let them be and not love them, that would lead to also not loving your business. So where do you go from here? The best advice I can give you is to watch this brand new webinar I did for you. It's called The 5 Shifts You Need to Make to Step into the Millionaire Circle. On this webinar, we invited people who qualify to reserve a success planning session. It's totally complimentary. It's our way to give back and to share with you how you can succeed the fastest way possible, like many of our clients do. Start by watching it, then apply to be considered for the session. We have been helping people for the last 20 years. We have transformed and continue to transform many people's businesses and lives. We lead them to fall in love with their business again, to get into the millionaire circle, and we can help you too. I want to wish all of you a great loving month, and until next time, stay inspired.